Hey everyone, this is Ryan B with Practical Forex Trading. This is your weekly analysis for the Australian dollar versus the US dollar. If you want to stay up to date with all of our videos, make sure you click that red subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner of your screen. So we're going to start here with our weekly chart. Now, long-term multi-year Australian dollar is in decline, right? Downtrend versus the US dollar. So my sentiment bearish here for the long term. Now, we think about the short term, though. We've seen this kind of big volatile spike, against the dollars after this huge big sell-off. We typically see a fair retracement. Now we see price approaching this weekly fast-moving average. Looks like it might still have some room to go. So that's why my sentiment is bullish. Short term, looks like these are very bullish weekly candles. Looks like it might continue before we see our next sell-off. So to talk about that, let's go to our daily and let's map out our pivot points to tell us where price will probably end up this week. So I went ahead and wrote these down to apply. So our weekly pivot is 63.51. So 63.51, right about there. Price sitting right above the weekly pivot. Pivot is basically like where price will at some point probably touch, going one direction or the other. First resistance, R1, 06449. 6449, right there. So that makes sense. That's our most recent high. 6449 is R1. Let's go ahead and put this different color. Okay, I like looking at lots of green in my charts. I'm not sure about you. So here we go, 64.49 R1. And our next resistance is going to be 65.04. So price could go a little bit further up to here. Here, R2, 65.04. So it looks like if this rally continues, it's got some pretty significant resistance ahead. So we may see a lot of selling orders here happening at these 2 points, which would then keep this rally pretty subdued. Now, possibility, looks like R3 could be, I'm going to guess, 66.50 area somewhere. Let's look. Yeah, 66.57. Okay. So that you can see here, the reason why is because previously that's been some pretty significant support and resistance in the past. So R 0.7 for R3. Presenting another great place. So if you're doing multi-position sells and buys, you may want to consider, well, I'm going to put some positions on the R1, I'm going to put some on the R2, some on the R3, and really going to go, I'm going to add to my positions larger when it moves. It's the most advantageous, right? So if you're a sell, you're really looking for the tip of that rally to sell. So the better trade, better entry you can get, the more pips you're going to make. Here's that descending trend channel. Now what we might see is just because the line goes there doesn't mean price is going to necessarily stop. So it could peak through here to R1 and R2, then have a big sell-off, make a giant tail for the candle, and then resume selling. But right now, in the short term, price is moving above this daily fast-moving average. So if you are playing the uptrend and you go to the 4-hour, this is the trend you're looking at, right? But be careful, as you can see, this wedge is starting to close. So this is bullish, a bullish trend, but remember, this is your 1-hour, 4-hour, and it's going to be superseded here very soon by the much more strong daily and weekly trend. So the longer the trend, the more significant it is. All right, let's have our support. Let's say the sell-off continues, 62.96. Right there. That's S1. Okay, that makes sense. Recently tested bottoms. 61.99 is your next support. So right here. Oops, put S2 there, but that's what that means. And finally, S3, 60.46. So if price were to break below that, could travel all the way back down here to recent lows from, from April. So let's see, 60.46, and that's our S3. Okay. Well, everyone have a great week. I hope you make lots of pips trading, and we will talk soon.